Meet went really well. We put all 4 events together, especially bars. We actually got a bar record for having the highest in school history, so that was really exciting. We had a lot of strong routines, and so we just put it all together. I think just being confident, honestly. The highlight was just going into every meet knowing we could do it, and didn't matter who our competitor was. We just had a strong team, and we could do it when we were on, and we just knew what we needed to do. This weekend, actually, I know there's a lot of excitement about the meet this weekend. There's a lot of good teams going in, and for us, it's just really focusing on what we need to do. We have every other meet, we focus on every single person individually and every single routine, just breaking it down into pieces, and whatever happens is going to happen.
The meet went really well. This was our second time seeing Central, and it was really awesome to be able to get a win over them again, because the first time we saw them it wasn't our MAC meet, and so this meet it was. So beating another MAC team was really awesome, and actually winning this meet made us undefeated at home for the second year in a row, so that was pretty awesome too. I would have to say my favorite moment was the very first time we broke the school record. We were at home, and that meet, we were just we weren't even focused on the scores. We were just having a lot of fun. And I remember at the end, right after floor, we were really happy. It was against Central, so we were really happy that we won the meet. And I remember Jess bringing us all in together, and she was we should all be together once we see that we break the school record again. So I didn't even realize it, and it was just really exciting. And then going on and breaking it 2 more times after that was pretty awesome too. I was first team on bars this year. Last year I was second team, so that was pretty cool to be able to get first team honors this year. Really, I wasn't thinking too much about it. I just knew that if I went in consistently and hit my routines, especially on bars, since bars is my favorite and probably my best event, if I went in there and hit my routine clean and every time just focus on that mindset, that it would work out in my favor. So it was pretty cool earning that award.
I think it went really well. I think honestly it was probably the most complete meet we've had in about a month or so. For a little while we had been kind of doing really well on a couple events and just kind of okay on a couple of the others, and that was kind of carrying us through. And I feel like this, last week we really put 4 events together pretty well, so I was pretty pleased, especially, and then as always it was nice to bounce back after our little, issues at Kent. So, nice to get that meet in right before Max, get everybody's confidence back, and, so that we can go into this week feeling, strong and feeling, being excited about what we need to do. I think it's going to be a very competitive meet. I think so many of the teams are really close together, and I think that it's really going to boil down to who can take care of the details and who can, hit routines and perform just that little bit better than everybody else. I just think that everyone's so tightly packed together, skill-wise, ranking-wise, everything like that, that, all those little details are really going to be what's important and really separate everybody out. I think for us, it's not something that we focus on. Breaking records and, setting these new boundaries and, raising the level. It's stuff we talk about, but it's not the focus, for practices on a daily basis. It's not the focus at meets. We don't walk into meets going, hey, let's break the record again. We basically just, we focus on the performance. We focus on the details. We focus on making sure that we're taking care of those little things that we need to keep working on and fixing, and performing those routines that little bit better, making them that much stronger and ready for postseason. So I think that's what, really, that's where it really comes down to. And then when we're focusing on those things, all the rest of that kind of falls in line and takes care of itself. I'm obviously extremely proud of all 3 of them. All the kids in the team have done great, but they've obviously separated themselves out that little bit, even within our conference. To have the most first team, in the MAC, and then to tie with the most, first or second team, just shows that, what we're doing is really working. We're really raising the level of what was done here to what we are doing now. So Those kids have done a fantastic job all year. Everything we ask them to do, they just keep coming back for more. So, I just think it really, shows their work ethic, their dedication and commitment, and it's always great to see kids that are working hard get, awards and, get some due. So, like I said, we're very proud of them. We're excited, and, we're looking forward to this weekend.